Hey babes!
I'm Madeline.
And I'm Deja.
And welcome back to the Elegance Exchange. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the elegance of staying active in winter. So I think, in the wintertime, it's really easy for us to get into hibernation mode,
Mm-hmm.
I understand it. You kind of just want to be, snuggled up.
Like, the last thing you want is to go out and work out.
But, I think, honestly, really early November to December is your peak time, right? Because you're getting ready to see a bunch of family, you're gonna have the New Year's coming up, and I think something that's so important is not just becoming a whole new person the day after New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think you should start becoming that new person as soon as it hits November.
Yeah.
So then you're working up to it, so you're not super disappointed, and you know.
I know, because everyone's wanting to change at the New Year, and that's fair. That's fine because it's a new year, but you shouldn't have to. I know. I say every year, new year, new me, and I'm still the same.
Exactly.
But other than that, you don't have to start at the new year to start working on yourself. If anything, elaborating to what you said, it's better to start before then and just work your way towards it.
Yeah, and I mean, just building those habits is so important, and going to the gym. Okay, so I am not somebody who likes going to the gym, alright? That is not my choice. That is more of Deja's.
That's more of my thing. And when I feel motivated. I feel motivated.
Right. But really just going to the gym, and locking in during the winter, I think, too, because then, you go to the gym and you're all sweaty and gross, and then you walk outside and it's
there is no better feeling than that.
No, yeah.
There really is. It's so hot and gross and sweaty, and then you walk out and it's just whoo, you're freezing. It's so refreshing.
Right. So just really going to the gym, what's your motivation? What do you do?
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, it's hard for me to even go to the gym. I think, if anything, it's if you struggle with your body image, it's you can either be insecure about your body for a pretty long time, or you can go and work for an hour. And even then, not even an hour, but just a few minutes, a chunk of your day,
right.
You'll still feel so much better. And I think there's no other better feeling than you finishing a workout, because you pushed yourself, to get there, you pushed yourself throughout the workout, and you finish, and it's yeah, I did that, that was all me. Well, so I definitely think it's, and you don't want to be rotting in your bed all day. I hate, I cannot be doing that. I have to go out and do something. And so it just makes me feel better when I do.
Especially if you're on winter break, too, because you're home for, 3 or 4 weeks, depending on the school. Or, if you're in high school, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just home, so, might as well go on a walk. Especially if you're traveling, too. Go on a walk and just explore.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not a gym girl, because I'm not. I tried. I really did. But if you're not a gym girl because you get in your head about it, or you just don't like the type of workouts that you do at the gym, then go on a walk. That's something I've been doing every day recently. I've been going on 2.5 mile walks every day, and it takes maybe 40 minutes of my time. And so just really go on that walk, push yourself, and then oftentimes I find myself feeling better.
Really?
Yesterday I was having a really bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was going right. So I went on a walk, and some things went wrong on said walk as well. But I still felt good because I was okay, I went on my daily walk, I got my exercise in, I did what I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And will it transform my body? Probably not. But it's better than just sitting in your bed. You know? It's at least getting you active, and then maybe, whenever you go back to school and you have to do all kinds of walking back around campus, you're not super out of shape and you're not huffing and puffing, because I think we all get like that. So just really go on that walk,
Right? I used to go on walks all the time. I think I stopped, actually. I used to go on walks just around my neighborhood, just around the loop.
Yeah.
And, I would do it just so that I could reach my 10,000, steps a day. But, I liked it because it was quiet. I'd just listen to my music, and, it's just fresh, and you're very to yourself. Your mind isn't worried about anything. You just go and walk around, just, look around, look at nature, observe everything.
Yeah.
That's why I really liked it, if anything.
And I mean, if you don't like walking around your neighborhood, because I get it, some neighborhoods, you're oh, I don't want to get hit by a car, because, relatable.
Or, if you live in a sketchy neighborhood and you're
oh, yeah. Go on a hike somewhere. Mm-hmm. Literally, in most places, even in cities, you know, there is still, if you drive like 30 minutes to an hour away, you can get to a hiking spot.
Yeah.
And I know in our town, like, we have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So really just, you know, try and make an effort to go somewhere and go on a walk.
Yeah, or you can just go to like a little park, like
Yeah.
a little community center near you. I know we have a bunch of parks too, and that's usually where I go. Like I have a park that we go to, and there's like a 1 mile just around the park, and I just go there.
Do that a couple times or one time, you know, just get yourself active.
Right.
But if you don't like walking and you don't like going to the gym, you're more chill, you like just that
You won't just want
chiller
to,
vibe.
like, you just want to stay home, but, you know, still do something.
Yoga is one of my favorite things to do. Okay, and don't knock it until you try it. Don't knock it until you try it. So, Tiana, oh, I love her. She did it with me the other day, and she's like, oh, I see why this is hard. And I was like, yeah. But yoga is just one of those things that it's very soothing. So if you're having a rough day and you're really beating yourself up, it's personally something that I do when I'm like, you know, really hard on myself and I'm like, okay, this is an awful day. Like I need to get back into the mindset. You just do your yoga and, you know, it talks about believing in yourself and breathing and just focusing on how your body feels in response to certain things. So that is honestly a good mindfulness workout as well as a physical workout. And it's hard. You don't think it's hard, but it's hard. Then if you want something that really kicks your butt, okay, Pilates, oh my gosh. I do Pilates too, and that is when I want a more intense workout because let me tell you, I am fighting for my life. And like I'm a flexible person, but if I do Pilates, I'm like, I'm not Pilates flexible.
Do you ever see like those TikToks of like the like perfect it girl and she goes to her Pilates class and like, she's like perfectly fine? Like, do you like that, or are you just like, I wish that was me?
What do you mean? Like, am I like that, or like?
You know how like you said like you're like always like it's an intense workout, but you know like they go to Pilates and they're like, oh, you know, like I just came back from my Pilates class.
Yeah, sure. After I'm like that, but like during it, no. During it, I'm like, oh my god, somebody save me, and like my arms are shaking and my core is like spasming. I'm like, oh, stop. So, I mean, yeah, no, trust me, I like to act like the little Pilates princess after. I'm like, oh yeah, I just had my workout, like,
my
I'm
little
fine.
mat.
No, I'm fighting for my life. So if you want to fight for your life, you know, do some Pilates. It'll definitely take your mind off of things because you'll be focusing on trying not to fall or trying not to break something, let me tell you. But another way to romanticize it is all, kind of like what you said, you know, where you're like imagining you're the little it girl.
You know, like exactly. And
then if you do, in my mind, if you do the workout, you're allowed to brag about it. Okay.
I'm not even gonna lie, I'm pretty guilty about that. Like especially if I go back from the gym, like
no, yeah, you'll always tell me. I love it.
I'm like I got my little gym bag and stuff and everything, and then I'm just gonna ignore the fact that, you know, I was like screaming about to cry like in the corner of the gym.
No, yeah, because honestly people don't know that. You know, they just see you walking out of the gym looking all cute and you're like, oh, okay, like, yeah. So, I mean, just and especially too with the holidays and whatnot coming up, ask for some workout gear.
Workout gear is expensive, so if anything, you know, if you want to like, I feel like that's just it's a pretty good gift for you to like ask for, you know?
Well, and I mean, honestly, it can be a gift to yourself too.
Yeah, like treat yourself to a new gym bag or a new workout set.
No, I know. Like, imagine you walk in with like your headphones, your cute gym set, your bag, and you're like all cute. It makes you want to like do stuff. It makes you want to work out because you feel like people are looking at you. Realistically, are they? Probably not. But it makes you feel like, oh, I just got off the runway. Like, time to, you know.
It just gives you like a confidence boost. Like, cause I'm the same exact way, and that's honestly why I went and got new gym clothes, because I was like, you know, like I already look bad. Yeah, like I already look bad at the gym whenever I'm like sweating and like.
I was like, girl, you don't look bad.
No, like whenever I'm sweating and looking gross, and so it's like you just want to feel like you want to feel ready to go. Like you want to feel like you want people to look at you and be like, that's a gym boss. Like that's
Right?
she's her.
Girl, hop on that treadmill, turn on some runway music, and act like you were strutting on a runway. I do that all the time on my walks.
I do like the Stairmaster. I listen to a song that has like the same beats, the same steps, and I just go on with my day.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, literally, we talk about romanticizing stuff so much because it's so important.
It actually is. Like, it
Right.
really is an important concept, and I think people also, like, I feel like romanticizing yourself has been used, and it's like so oversaturated, and like people are so sick of hearing it, but like once you do, it's like you just like the way your life is going. It's just like a different aspect to your life.
Exactly. And I think being gentle with yourself too, whenever you're going on your walks or you're going to the gym, say you're on your period, you don't feel like pushing yourself, that's okay. Just do something gentle,
right?
Because honestly, what it's about is building the habit. Building the habit of going to the gym or going, and doing your walk or doing your Pilates and your yoga, that is what's important. It's not, how hard you push yourself or how long you do it. Okay, you just need to build the habit. So say you go at 8 a.m. every morning and you do your yoga or you do your Pilates or whatever. Just keep doing something at 8 a.m. every morning that's active. It doesn't have to be super hard, Just make it as easy as you need to go that day and just be gentle with yourself. Because if you push yourself so much to the point where like you just feel awful and then you're at the gym and you're feeling awful, you're not going to want to ever go back to the gym again.
No, and then you get discouraged and then you don't see like the results you want to immediately, and then you're like, this is literally pointless, and then you start being super hard on yourself.
Because I promise if you stay consistent with it, unless you have some other important reason, it will you'll see progress. Maybe not in your body, but you might see it in your mind. Or maybe you don't see it in your mind, but you see it in your body. You're going to see some kind of progress either way.
Yeah.
So I think just really staying active, like you might as well.
I know,
because what else are you doing? It's cold outside.
Exactly. And like we said earlier, like it's so easy to like want to stay home and like just cuddle in your sheets because it's nice and warm and you're toasty and you're comfortable, but like you really like you got to step outside the comfort zone as well. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, literally, I know, and I just said this, but building that habit, because Deja and I, we have, a habit of filming our episodes every week. And today I am not feeling good. I, quite literally feel like I'm getting stabbed.
Last week I wasn't feeling it either.
Yeah, exactly. But we still show up and we put in the work because consistency is key. It doesn't matter if it's a workout or if it's the way you're eating or if it's the amount of work that you put in and what time you start your work. Okay, just that consistency is so important.
And I feel like if you're already consistent before the break, it's still important to stay consistent throughout the Christmas break.
Exactly, because you have more time on your hand.
Yes, you do.
You're
so there shouldn't be an excuse as to why you cannot make some time to go.
Hey, and I mean, it's a way to get away from your family for a little while.
Yeah, like if you have a loud family like me, you just need to de-stress. Just go. Just go and have some time to yourself.
Because they're not going to hold it against you because, you're being active and you're doing something healthy. And if they do hold that against you, that's their own issue, not yours. Because, come on now.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I think it's also another one of our shorter episodes, but it gets the point across.
I know, definitely let us know if you prefer the shorter or longer episodes.
Yes.
Because I will put a poll in the Spotify stream, which I don't know how that works, but I'm going to try. So let us know if you want a shorter or longer episodes, which you like better.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So yeah, make sure you follow us on our social media at the Elegance_exchange on Instagram, and then Spotify, TikTok, and YouTube are just the Elegance Exchange.
Nice and simple.
Yes. I know we always say that, but hey, might as well. And if you have any ideas for future episodes, or you just want to suggest something, or give us a little review, then definitely leave a comment on any of those platforms.
Yeah, of course. We're always on there 24/7, so we will definitely see it and respond.
We are always on our phones looking at stuff for this podcast. So yeah, definitely let us know. We love you guys.
Bye, babes.